All right, so this is probably the easiest way for us to be able to edit our slides. I'm going to show you how to do it through using TransMath and using the Google Slides. So everything is going to be converted onto your desktop already. And if you're going to do your lessons, what I usually do is I always pull up the slides from here. So I'm going to download my slides and convert it. So I'm going to do, you're doing remainder click through. Once you download that slide, you're going to convert this PowerPoint into a Google Slides because then the kids can actually edit it and they don't have to save the slides themselves, make a copy of it, resubmit it. So after you do that, you're going to go on to, and I saved everything under, I gave you access to a folder called COVID-19 Tom's Intervention Stuff. So all you gotta do is just pull it up and save it under TransMath student pages. Okay, so this is all saved and it'll save it as your lesson or your level, your unit, and lesson 9. So you don't even have to rename it. If you want to, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what I do is I'm going to pull up my ebook, and this is unit 4, lesson 9. I'm going to control shift screenshot, and this gives me this little cross arrow. Is going to draw a box around what I want it to copy. And this is going to pop up. You're going to copy to the clipboard. And what I usually do is I always put up the directions first for the kids so that they don't jump the gun and do it themselves. And the reason why I say use these is because then they can reference it. You can even read what they're pointing to down at the bottom. So it includes the lesson for them. And then what I do is at the bottom, I'm going to right click, new slide. And then I'm going to paste those directions onto here. And then we go over the directions first, okay? Now I'm going to duplicate this slide. So then the directions and that little box shows up on every slide. I'm going to duplicate it. So now I got my second slide. Make directions a little bit smaller this time. And I'm just going to put it right up here so that you can see it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to see how many problems there are. I usually split them in half. So I'll do like 1, 2 on one slide. So Control Shift print screen. And the print screen is 6 keys in on the very top row. It looks like a rectangle with 2 lines on the right side. I'm going to take that much out of it, copy to clipboard. I'm going to paste. And I'm going to make it bigger. Okay, and then once I get to this point, I'm going to draw my text boxes and just trace one here. And then I'm just going to copy that text box. So I can move it down here so that they can type it in. There and there. And then I'm going to draw another one over here. And draw the text box here. Control C. And 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Okay, so every time they go in here, they're going to already have these text boxes for them, and then all they have to do is just click on it, and the blue box shows up. They can type their answer. 6 times 20 is 134. or whatever. Okay. Let me erase that. Make sure you, because it's going to save it in a different folder when you convert it. So just make sure that you save it in that COVID-19 folder that I'm doing right now. So math, TransMath, COVID-19. That's, you don't have to go in through all of that because I already have that. And move here. If you want to, you can either do it for all of them. I don't know if you're still doing the problem solving, but again, I'm going to actually duplicate this slide because that's the direction slide. I'm going to drag it down here. And again, I'm going to make this smaller so the directions are still there and the model is still there for them to refer to. I'm like a perfectionist. The lines need to be straight. Okay, and then I just go into the book again, and then I copy the last 3. Control Shift Print Screen. Shoop. Copy. Go into my slides. Paste. And boom. Crap, I think I need to make this smaller. I might need it. I like to make it big so that my kids can see the lines and type in the boxes. So I might just, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make 2 problems for this page just because the boxes are so big. Control Shift Print Screen. I'll do that. Paste. And then yes, I'm going to duplicate it. So I'm showing you a different way to do it. So if I duplicate it, this slide's going to be the same as the other slide. I'm going to delete it, and then I'm going to Control Shift Print Screen, copy to clipboard, B. So then all you have to do is just post this slide so it'll have your lessons in it and it'll have your book in it. Don't forget to put in your text boxes, like she said. So that way you don't have to go through all those PDF editors and have the kids refer to this, that, or the other, and Control C. It's all in one place for them. Mine's just taking forever to drag because then text box for over here. And have it paste here. And there. Okay, so that's for lesson 1. And then all we have to do is just go in and get Google Classroom and then just post this on Google Classroom. And this is basically their virtual workbook with the lesson included. That's what I've been using for my kids. You have to go into and do the problem solving part too if you are doing both the problem solving. I'm doing both actually. So I need to download my slide, and then once it downloads, this one, since we're finished with it and we don't get it confused, I'm going to File, Save as Google. Just don't have to edit it. And then I do the same thing with the next page. Oh, wait. So one was a skill maintenance page, I think. Yeah, my bad. That was just a skill maintenance page. I put it on the apply skills PowerPoint. Once I downloaded this, it converted into my Google slide. So I don't have to worry about PDF converting anything. I'm going to click out of that so I don't get confused. Let me finish doing this. Okay, so skills maintenance. And then what I would do is, so that they're not confused, new slide. I don't think we have to do skills maintenance. Okay, I would put in something like, just like something bold and be like, this is your traditional long division. That's going to be hard to do online. Kids are going to get all confused and cry. I'm going to make it size 30. Okay, maybe size 60. Okay, and new slide. And again, I'm going to, where is it? I'm going to, this time, maybe shift, control, press screen. I'm going to put the directions just like I did before. Copy to clipboard, control V, so they know the directions. And then, because print screen, I don't know how to type long division into the Google slide. So they might need to like do this on paper and have them solve it that way. But if you want, you can put maybe a text box here. Whoa. And put your text box here. So they can write their answer up there. If for some reason they don't see this cursor in there, just tell them to make the box a little bit bigger so they can. Because once you click on it, you'll see the cursor blink. And you can just start typing in it. All right. I hope that helps. Let me know if you want to use that idea or not, because I want to be consistent.